Did you have any privacy growing up? My mom hired my best friend Melissa to spy on me for $50 a week. She called it a teen mentorship program, but really she was paying a 16-year-old to document everything I did and report back during weekly dinner meetings at our house. Melissa would sit at our kitchen table with an actual notebook, telling my mom about boys I talked to, parties I wanted to attend, and private conversations we'd had about other friends. I had no idea this was happening for months. I thought Melissa genuinely cared when she asked detailed questions about my feelings or pushed for specifics about my weekend plans. She'd even comfort me when I cried about family problems, then apparently go straight to my mom with everything I'd confided. Mom would casually bring up things only Melissa knew, and I'd think it was weird coincidence. The worst part was how Melissa started manufacturing drama to have more interesting reports. She'd suggest I sneak out or lie to my parents, then immediately text my mom when I agreed. She convinced me to tell her about my crush on Tyler, then told my mom I was obsessing unhealthily over boys. She even took photos of my locker decorations and outfit choices to show my mom wasn't properly supervising my self-expression. Everything unraveled when Melissa brought her little sister Emma to one of her payment dinners with my family. Emma innocently asked why Melissa got money for talking about me every week. My mom quickly changed the subject, but I knew something was wrong. I confronted Melissa the next day, and she completely denied getting paid until I threatened to ask Emma directly what she'd overheard. That's when Melissa broke down and confessed everything. She'd been desperate for college money, and my mom had approached her after noticing how close we were. Mom had specifically instructed her to find out if I was fooling around at parties, smoking chicken nuggets, or trying to train squirrels to invade the principal's office. Melissa even showed me the list of questions my mom wanted answered each week, including whether I'd mentioned wanting to live with my dad instead. I was devastated, but decided to use the situation to my advantage. I started feeding Melissa completely false information about fictional boyfriends, fake parties, and imaginary friend drama. For 2 weeks, I created elaborate lies about planning to get a tattoo, skip school for a concert, and meet some mysterious older guy named Bruce, who didn't exist. My mom fell for every single story. She grounded me preemptively for things I'd never actually planned to do, and lectured me about Bruce's dangerous influence on my life. When she demanded to meet this boyfriend, who was supposedly corrupting me, I told her he'd moved to another state. She actually called Bruce's mother, using a fake number I'd given Melissa, reaching a very confused pizza place. The final explosion came when my mom confronted me about all the fake stories during what she thought would be a serious intervention. I calmly explained that everything was lies I'd fed to her paid informant, then called Melissa into the room to confirm. My mom's face went white when she realized she'd been paying for fiction and had punished me based on completely fabricated evidence. My dad, who knew nothing about the spy arrangement, was horrified that his wife had been secretly paying our daughter's friend to betray her trust. He made my mom end the program immediately and pay for family therapy. The worst part for my mom was explaining to Melissa's parents why she'd been secretly employing their daughter as a family spy without their knowledge. Melissa's dad threatened to sue us for manipulating a minor, and her mom banned her from our house permanently. The story spread through our school when Melissa tried to justify her behavior to other friends. Everyone was disgusted that she'd sold out her best friend for weekly dinner money. She ate lunch alone for the rest of junior year, while I gained respect for outsmarting my own mother's surveillance network. Melissa and I never spoke again, but I learned that some friendships have price tags while others are built on loyalty you can't buy.